that just gravitated into like somebody offers me a street fight, and like, hey, you want to fight so and so? People are gonna be betting you get a couple dollars, and I would just do that because people knew I could fight since an early age, since like 12, 13 years old. And out of all the disciplines in MMA, you know, there's wrestling, there's Muay Thai, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, whatever discipline you want to throw in there, taekwondo or karate, boxing came the most to me. Like the most natural of the disciplines was boxing. So I would take to that often. And since a kid, other adults and people know, like, man, this guy's got really good fucking hands. Like, he's probably going to end up being like a boxer. He's young. He's like wild still because I wasn't like in a proper gyms and stuff like that. But I was always training, and I was always getting offered, hey, you want to go box this guy? $50. And that always stayed with me. So, like the Kimbo fights.
I want to talk about that. Was he Kimbo at the time? What was his like reputation when you met him?
Fucking rock star. You fucking kidding me?
In the out world or like just
me.
In the neighborhood?
No, listen to me. YouTube, right? When it first came out, he was the original YouTube star. Like if a comparison, if Michael Jackson back then when YouTube first came out, put out a video and it had like 570,000 views, I'm not lying to you, Kimbo had like 5 million views. It was fucking insane. He was a YouTube celebrity star like right off rip. Like,
so you met him when he was already there?
Yeah, I met him like he's getting like 25 million views back then in YouTube. I'm talking about 20 something years ago back then.
That's crazy.
20 million something views for fucking breaking the guy's eye socket and the eye coming out. That shit now, I don't know how many millions is that, but back then had like 20 million views.
And was he the one who uploaded it, or was it somebody?
No, he had a whole team. Shout out to Icy Mike and Bob, the creative team for that. I mean,
Are you still in touch with them?
Yeah, very much in touch. Icy Mike's a very, very good friend of mine, and he helped me out a lot through my career, numerous times. Opening doors for me. He was Kimbo Slice's manager as well. He opened doors for me. He had opened up for Kimbo, introducing me to sponsors, things like that. Anything he could throw my way, just trying to alley-oop it for another Miami
That's
dude,
love.
you know? Yeah, straight love from the same city. And Icy Mike also is the same dude that created 8 Street Latinas, MILF Hunter, Mike in Brazil, Onion Booty.
Not one of
What's
these
another
do
one?
I understand.
No? These are all porn sites when the .com. These are all porn sites when the .com came to be. Reality Kings, you know?
Yeah.
You heard of them?
I don't watch porn.
Okay. But these were like huge. And this is what a marketing genius they were. They had this website called Subline Directory. And when Kimbo would fight, they would put it right there, Subline Directory. And that would take you to like, it was kind of like a directory to many websites. It was generating traffic for like.
It was like a Subway.
Yeah, like a Subway, you know.
Wait, hold on. So you're telling me these street fights had brand deals in the background of them?
Yeah, no, right in there you saw Subline Directory. Now my fights in Kimbo's videos, you saw Subline Directory. So you would go there.
Did they pay him, or was they were just putting it there?
Yeah. No, they were all part of the team.
Okay, gotcha.
Kimbo was in on it. He was getting a percentage as well from all the companies invested in it, and they would give him a fee to fight. You know, they'd take care of everybody very, very, very well, you know. And these are guys that came in with money, so they weren't afraid to, like, take care of the fighters and stuff, you know. So they always took great care of me particularly. And nobody that I know that fought ever had a bad experience. If, like, something happened to you, they took you to the hospital, they took care of you, they make sure you were good, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a well-run operation, you know. But back then it was very on the hush because if cops showed up, it was illegal, shut down, tickets, people may be going to jail. So it was always like very, very on the hush. And
were you ever scared of like the situation you were at? Like, say you did a really good job and you knocked somebody out and his buddy wasn't taking
exactly, yeah.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, that happened. That happened a couple of times, and it happened one time in particular with the second fight I had with Ray. You know, it wasn't with Ray, but it was with like his friends. We had a little episode, you know, and then, you know, there's a bunch of like, maybe not like the
was it
most
the one where he was like
people.
feigning in the parking lot?
That's the first one. The second one's in the backyard. We're in the grass and there's a fence behind us, like in somebody's backyard.
And somebody didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Was that your last time doing it, or you still go back?
That was my last time that I fought with Kimbo's crew. I fought Ray the second time.
Damn. So, question. Now, you go to a place where, dude, I like the way you even started the fight when I watched it. I was like, damn, you just showed up, put your shoulders up, and you went right into it. There's no rounds. There's no real ref. There's a guy that might shoot you if you beat your guy up too hard.
Yeah.
How do you go from that to mixed martial? Were you like ever, like the nerves going into this type of fight and
Way
then now
different.
finding
No,
like
way
a
different.
bend. You can't
Way
be. Is that why
different.
you're leaning on the fence? Because you're like,
Way different, you know, way different. As you said, just the factors that you said, you know, I not with my group in particular, but I went to other street fights that exactly did happen, and people got stabbed and things like that. So it was definitely in the back of my mind that it could happen, but I would also go with protection myself. You know, I wasn't just showing up myself. I would usually go with a couple fighters and a couple friends that you know could help out if help needed to be. You know, so I felt secure, and I wanted to feel secure also going into this environment because I just want to worry about you, and my boys are going to worry about your boys, you know?
yeah,
And thank goodness I never had like a problem like that because right before they broke out, people would realize like you don't want these problems, man, because I'm coming in strong, man.
yeah.
You know, not just me, you know?
So like when you go into the UFC and you have these like conversations with these fighters, does it make you giggle? Because like you know like the difference from like the threats, the level from where you're at
Not
versus
not necessarily giggle, but definitely I respect everybody. But at the same time, I'm like, bro, I'm not going to take bullshit from anybody because I love the fight. It's not that I get butthurt. No, I'm like, if you crossing the line, fuck it, you crossing the line. Let's go. We go right now and find out who's right and who's wrong, you know. I still much enjoy fighting. I love it, you know. Do I enjoy the training of running like 6 miles and doing all this crazy shit? No, not always. You know, in my later life, I've started to enjoy it a little bit more. But I love the fight. That's what I like to do. It's just like put that mouthpiece
how
on and
about
go.
now?
How about now?
Are you still like hungry to find like that next fight that like challenges you?
Nah, bro. As far as fighting goes, I feel like in the MMA space, I don't have the same reflexes in certain areas. You know, it's like a little bit slower. The message from here to here to the body's like maybe like a quarter inch, half a second slower, but at the highest stakes of the game, it's like a little significant, you know. So I feel that that's happened. And right around like 35, 36, I started feeling like my reflexes starting to slow down dramatically, you know, like making a big change. Like I thought I was 34 and I could still see everything in slow-mo, you know. Coach is always still very impressed with my defense on a day-to-day because every day we're sparring or every other day we're sparring. And, you know, I've always been known to have great defense. And right around like 35, 36, then I started getting touched more in the gym. And that's just like a sign, you know, once you can't keep doing the same things you used to do in practice, you might not be able to pull them off in a fight, you know. So definitely for MMA, and especially because I signed up to fight the best guys in the world, I don't care to like beat up number like 25 or whatever the fuck it is, you know. I wanted to fight the best in the world, and that's what I got to do for most of my career. So now I'll do some boxing matches though, just like as a hobby because I love boxing. Fuck it, I'm good at it, and they're paying a lot of money I hear, you know. So with the permission of the UFC, if this came to be a year, 2, 3, whenever it was from now, I'd have to get their permission, and yeah, I'd be down to maybe do some boxing because it'd just be fun, you know. It'd be like a good hobby to stay in shape and make some money.